Hey, what's going on, guys? I guess it was showtime. Sorry, I got caught answering some messages and things like that. But yeah, we are live. Welcome back, guys. Glad to have you guys back in the house with us. So it's Thursday. We've got a lot going on. Bone just got listed on crypto.com. So we're going to dive into that, what it means for the SHIB ecosystem. We've got a lot of things happening in the first start of 2023. It's been surprising. I mean, prices have been moving up and people are already at me because I'm a minute late or a second late or something like that. But yeah, a lot going on, man. And we're going to dive into some of the big stories. Bone is trending right now on Twitter. I'll give everybody a second to kind of file in. If you guys are popping in here, make sure you guys hit that like button for us while you guys come in. Definitely helps us out. And yeah, let's see who's in the house with us here. Grizzly Bear, I just bought another $300 worth. Nice. What'd you get? $300 worth of what? Is that bone? $300 worth of bone? Hey, what's up, Ali? How we doing, man? Ali, I appreciate all your comments. I know you're always rocking with us. We're going to make it to the news. There's no more supply, just market orders. Do you know what that means? Yes, I know. It's big. It's big for bone. Chad Stanford, good morning, Zach. Any idea on SHIB's metaverse land sale has done to date? I have not checked on that, Chad. Let's see, is it public info? I think it should be. The land sales, it should be public, right? Let's see, SHIB the metaverse, land sales. Let me see if I can actually pop it up. Welcome in, guys, everybody. What's up? What's up? What's up? Yeah, I know. I look a little bit more awake earlier than that bone. In that bone video, I was literally just crawling out of bed because I was like, oh man, here we go. I had to make that video as I was walking downstairs to basically make some coffee and get going for the day. So yeah, so I don't know if that's actually public, the land sales and where we're at as it relates to like in real time. I don't know if they give us that data or not. Let me know in chat if somebody knows that. Zach, how did Doge make it to 70 cents? It was social media presence. It was Elon. It was at the peak of the last bull cycle. So there was just a lot of things happening all at once, Chris, a lot of things happening all at once. So yeah, we've got Bone being listed. We can go over to Shaitoshi's Twitter page. By the way, if you're listening over on Twitter, what's up? You guys can come over on YouTube too if you want. And we got some people over there listening on Twitter. Let's see. Here was the tweet. Crypto.com exchange listing Bone. Now, here's the thing. Here's what's crazy about this. This is obviously the largest, exchange to list Bone. But all in all, we still have some major exchanges out there to list Bone. And don't forget about Leash. Don't forget about Leash, which a lot of people kind of, including myself, we kind of forget about it from time to time. We got Zay in the house. What's up, Zay? That'll be easier to accumulate. Yeah, you can get it right on crypto.com if that's your exchange of choice and you like to accumulate there. So 100%. Larry Hale, good morning. Good morning. Best morning for Bone. Yes, SHIB lover, no doubt. We're going to take a look at some price action. Good morning, Don. How we doing? Everybody's mama. What's up? What's up? CD Witt. What's going on? Good morning. LOL. So they haven't told us. Have they told us what time they're listing? I think it's live. It says trade the Bone USD pair now. Wait, hold on. Let's see. This link might break it down for us. Give us some specifics here. Never mind. That's just the sign up link for crypto.com. That's institutional. So they have not given us the breakdown, I guess, of like when deposits and things of that nature go live. Coinbase institutional. I thought usually they do that for us. So yeah, I don't know the specifics of unless it's live right now. I mean, that's what it kind of looks like. Trade the Bone USD pair. If somebody wants to hop on their crypto.com app, check it out while we're streaming here. I'm so happy. Let's go Crow, SHIB, and Bone. What's up? How we doing, real Dominicans? Just bought more Bone before you had your office? Before I had my coffee or office? before I have my office or live. You look like a little more awake now from yeah, definitely. Same. I sold at 204 and bought again at 164. Nice. Let's take a look at Bone. So I was tracking this Pawswap, guys. This thing is going nuts. Now, I'm going to have a video on this. I think it's definitely needed. I'm getting so many comments on this thing. I mean, this Pawswap being built on, said to be being built on Shibarium. It's a DEX, but it's not Shiba Swap itself. It's not in replace of their own DEX. It's something being built on top of Shibarium. And I break it down for you, but this thing has been going crazy. So that's why I've been tracking this thing a little bit. But here we go. Bone still down 6%. So this is a good time to accumulate right now. There you go. Sitting at $1.62 right now. Then there was that big peak. So it actually ran all the way up. You could see it here to like $2.30. There was a big buy, but then a big sell off right after, just a couple days ago, back on February 28th. But the Bone chart has just looked great. I mean, to start the year here. This is back in December. Here's January. Here's kind of the new turn the page to the new year right in here. And it's just been a really nice rise. We were sitting down here at 82 cents, guys, basically at the turn of the new year. So good morning, SJA. It's public. I have my piece. Check it out. Oh, you have your piece of land. Nice. It is public. What is the website there? I knew it at one time. We reviewed it. There's just so many things happening, man. I forget. Hello, my dear. I started off in crypto with Kronos and yes, Bone. So have it on ETH and Crow. Also just bought $40 loose change on Pawswap. There you go. Yeah, we're just kind of hitting on Pawswap there. It's been an interesting one to watch. Now, keep in mind, I mean, anytime you're in these new tokens, take profits along the way. So I'll have a video on that, breaking down Pawswap a little bit. There's another one being built on Base, the base layer for Coinbase right now that's very similar. It's also seeing some gains, guys. I have a video coming out on this one as well. It's interesting because a lot of these new kind of tokens that are coming out, kind of utilizing some of the new technology. So this will be kind of one of the first DEXs on Coinbase. And Coinbase probably won't build their own, right? Because they're all about, kind of public, not anonymous, DEXs being built. So, but people can build on top of, these layers. So you're seeing a lot of that right now. But big day for Bone, guys, if you're just checking in. But yeah, Paw now's up 96%. That's crazy. And again, very important to note, it's not an official SHIB token, right? It's just being built on top of Shibarium. So very important to note there. Martin, what's up? Zach, love your energy and great info. Appreciate you, Martin. What's up? What's up? The Zay. No, it's not. What's not? Sorry, I'm way behind in chat now. Let me catch up a little bit. Bone is listed, but not sale at the time. Pawswap, baby. I've already 3X. Yeah, a lot of people crushing it. Congratulations, man. 87% on Pawswap. Nice. Let's go. Let's go. Can't buy on there yet. Okay. Can't buy on crypto.com yet. So it's not yet listed just yet. But let's take a look at some of the other ones I've been tracking. This NFAI has been kind of quietly making some moves. It's down 19%, taking a little dip here. But there's been a lot of great opportunities, man, to start the year. Suka, I'm partnering up with Suka. They're on a little bit of a dip right now, but I really like what they're building. Their community is super positive. I mean, when you zoom out to their chart, it's awesome looking chart. Let me go to the 1 day here. Oh, how do we reset price scale? There we go. It's on a little bit of a dip right here, but you can see since it launched back in May last year, which was a terrible time to launch a project, this is a community token that's been crushing it, guys. When you look at the top memes, and I really like where they're heading in terms of their strong community, $100 million market cap. Let's see. Volt has been doing some great things too. So hold on, let me go top meme coins. And we could see Floki just entered the top 100. There's been a lot of things, a lot of interesting things happening, man. Here you go. So yeah, Floki's actually ahead of Bone now on this list. So we got Doge, SHIB, we got Floki sitting at 102 in market cap. We got Bone at 103. Dogelon Mars at 152, Baby Doge at 221. Here comes Suka at 302 right there. And right now an $88 million market cap. They were just over 100 mil. And then we got Volt right here sitting at number 325, $78 million market cap. So I like Suka, love Volt. Love both of these guys. And I hold some Elon, some Dogelon Mars. I've got some Bone. I miss the Floki boat, and Floki's been crushing it, but from a community perspective, I've had a chance to really dive in. Really love the Suka community, and I have a good feeling about where they're going and what they can build. So I want to see Suka really rise. Dogelon Mars, interesting one, right? They were in the top 100 before. I think they'll probably get back in it eventually. Crypto Vegan, what's up? I'd expect Coinbase and Binance to follow soon. Oh, with listings? For sure. I think those guys are incentivized definitely to list Bone because they've listed SHIB and SHIB has made them, a ton of money, right? So yeah, Pawswap has been running like a motherfucker. Yeah, 100%. If I join your Patreon, do you help when need or buy or sell or get new tokens? So I don't do buy and sell alerts per se. I don't do, anything like, we will help you with kind of like tech support. If you have questions, general questions, but I can't give financial advice, right? So, but it's a great community. We learn from each other. We talk about investments, right? Give each other ideas and things like that in there. So it's a great just community of people who are trying to, make money in crypto, trying to better their life, Tori, thank you so much for the $2 donation. Appreciate you, man. Zen Crypto could be a sleeper. Okay. Austin must still be asleep. No video yet. Yeah, he probably is. I think I texted him. He hasn't texted me back yet this morning, so he must be sleeping still. Whatever happened to Ryoshi Vision? Ryoshi Vision was actually tied to SHIB for a little bit, and then they just kind of fizzled out. Their developers kind of abandoned the project. I think I'm pretty sure they're still active, right? Here it is. Let's see. What's the volume been like? 186,000 volume in the last 24 hours. So there's still volume, still a market cap of 3.4 million, but you could see, there's just not been a lot happening with them. There's the all chart. They've kind of just fizzled out. So it'll be interesting to see if it gets revived. But for a while there, man, we made a nice return on this back in 2021. And, Shitoshi addressed this, basically said that they had a different kind of vision moving forward and that they were moving away with the Ryoshi Vision as kind of the rewards token, right? Because for a while there, that was how it was tied into the SHIB ecosystem. And that's why I liked it at the time. But then, of course, my opinion changed when Shitoshi said that they were moving away from Ryoshi's vision, and I liquidated all my holdings there and got out. Bone, when Robinhood? Yeah, it'll be interesting. I think Robinhood probably will come around to list some more cryptos. There's been some interesting things happening. I think the SEC is kind of looking at Robinhood now and their crypto offerings. We'll see how that plays out. But I always said I think Robinhood was going to go all in on crypto. Is there a glitch in Shiba Doge? What do you mean, Michael? Bone on Robinhood, maybe, hopefully. Zach, have you been buying some of the dips on Matic? Oh, yeah, for sure. Let's take a look at the overall crypto market here and zoom out a little bit. So we're seeing some pullback in the overall crypto market a little bit. I think it's to be expected. Volume has been down a little bit, guys, across the board. Bitcoin's at 23.2. Ethereum's still a little over 1,600. We still have some gainers here. XDC, EOS, Bitcoin SV, Threshold. We've seen, some of the AI tokens still performing decently well. But speaking of Polygon, guys, yeah, down here at $1.20. I'm really waiting for Polygon to dip down below $1. I hope it happens again because I want to load the boat again with Polygon. Love Matic. Love it. It's already a top 10 crypto. I think it's going to be a top 5. Truly believe that. Top 5 crypto, especially when you take out, the stable coins, right? Because if you take out the stables, Cardano is a top 5. You take out Tether and USDC, well, you bump BNB up, XRP up, and Cardano. So your top 5 would be Bitcoin, Ethereum, BNB, XRP, and Cardano. And Dogecoin would be number 6. Think about that. Polygon would be number 7. Solana would be number 8 because that's a stable coin. Polkadot would be number 9. Litecoin would be number 10. SHIB would be number 11. Thoughts on price prediction once Shibarium is launched? It's hard, Bradley, because a lot of it hinges on where Bitcoin is, where the macro environment is. What do the feds do with interest rates? So it's more than just, the launch of Shibarium will boost the price of SHIB. It's what else is going on behind the scenes, right? What else is happening? What other pieces of the story do we have at that time, right? So I think a lot of people right now, are waiting for the feds. That's why I think there's a lack of activity and a lack of volume right now in crypto. I think a lot of people waiting on the sidelines with stable coins or cash, waiting to kind of see when that volatility comes back into the markets, and then they're going to deploy some more money into the markets. That's where I think we're at right now. I think we're kind of in a wait and see approach right now. What are the feds going to do, and how will that impact kind of, and then the plans that investors and traders want to have moving forward here? But I'd say to put $30 on Pawswap can get like 585 mil. Kartik Pillai, yeah. So I bought a little bit on the dip the other day. So the other day I put like a I don't know 1,200 in it, or I might have put an ETH in it, and it's obviously up. I think I got it at the 2. Hold on, let me go back here. This is the other one we were tracking. I'm gonna actually put a star on this one because we were tracking this one. Here's Paw. So Paul just took a dial back here. I got in, yeah, down in here on the dip. So when it dipped to like 2.3, 2.4, that's where I got some. On this dip right here, 2.3, 2.4. I got it somewhere in here on that dip. So obviously it just started ripping here again today. Expect the pullback here though, because I mean, look at this. I mean, you can't just go up forever here. I mean, you got to get it, and you're getting it right here. You're getting a pullback pretty hard. Some big sells coming in there. People taking profits. Yeah, look at that 17 ETH sell right there. Look at that. Right? So, I mean, you're going to get profit taking. That's going to happen when you have this massive rally like this. Let's go to the 1 day, though. That gives a better picture. Yeah, so it was right during this consolidation. That's where I accumulated some 2.5, 2.4, somewhere in there. How high could Bone go? Listen, I mean, there's no telling how high Bone could go, really. I mean, because a lot of it's going to hinge on how many people use Shibarium and how scarce Bone gets, right? Zay says as high as ETH. Think about it. It'll be used as gas, and I think Bone's supply is shorter than ETH. Yeah. I mean, you know, in talking to some of my friends in the industry, you know, Jonathan Manis, he has a YouTube channel. He loves Bone, right? My buddy T Hobbs, he loves it too. And so many people do. And that's why, you know, I got some Bone. Probably wish I would have got more, but I don't think it's too late, especially with this latest pullback here. I'm kind of eyeing this 140 range. If we get a pullback down in here to the 140, 135 range, that's where I'll be looking to add more Bone personally. And I'll open up a new position down there because I did open up a position around $1.03, and I have a little bit at around 65, 70 cents as well. So I have two different open positions. Zach, where do you see all of crypto market cap reaching next bull run? Well, we got a little over 3 trillion in the global crypto market cap, Chad. So I really like us over 5 trillion. Over 5 trillion, I think, is a good conservative estimate where I think we could go in the next bull cycle. I just recently, I'm gonna release this video later today on Bitcoin, and there's been some really interesting data lately that I've been tracking in terms of what happens to Bitcoin and altcoins during Bitcoin halvings. Now we're expected to see the next Bitcoin halving come around in 2024, probably in the springtime of 2024. Is what they're eyeing. So keep an eye on that. And I break it down in this video where I see Bitcoin going based on how many X's we've seen in previous Bitcoin halving cycles. And it's becoming less volatile, right? And we're getting less and less X gains because of Bitcoin's price and market cap and how big it gets. But the bigger it gets in price, even though, you know, those 2 to 3 of those 4 X's are massive, right? Let's say we end up getting to around $40,000 per Bitcoin price leading up to the next Bitcoin halving. And we 3X, well, that's 120,000. And that's kind of where I see us going with Bitcoin. I see 120,000 the next bull cycle, in between 100,000 and 120,000 next bull cycle. And there's a reason for that. Look out for that video later today on my channel. And breaking that down and analyzing kind of some of the data points That's why I like 100 to 120,000 in the next cycle for Bitcoin. What that means for altcoins? Well, small market cap altcoins, community tokens, they run way harder and hotter because they're smaller, right? They're more volatile. So as Bitcoin's running, I mean, we saw what happened with altcoins last year, 10, 12x altcoin moves. They're everywhere. They're going to be everywhere in the bull cycle. So thoughts on KTO? KTO is Kunatori, right? I think that's Kunatori, right? KTO. Oops, KTO. Kunatori. What's it been doing recently? I haven't looked at this one in a while. There's the 7-day move. Okay, it's moving a little bit. It's making some nice gains. Okay, year to date. So yeah, we covered this one way back in the day. Still a market cap 2.4 million here. Some good amount of volume here in the last 24 hours. That's good to see. They're building a centralized exchange, offers up to 20 staking APR, paid in stables. I want to see I want to go over the AI tokens again, guys. Let's see here. AI crypto. Let's see. Here we go. AI cryptos by market cap. So here you go. The graph. Singularity Net has been crushing it, huh? Look at that. The last 30 days, 190%. Let me zoom in there so you can see that a little bit better. So the sector market cap right now in AI cryptos, according to Crypto Slate, guys, a little over $4 billion. So the graph in the last month up 76%. That's the largest by market cap. It's pretty much double the market cap of Singularity Net. Singularity Net's up 190% the last 30 days. Fetch.ai, 72%. Ocean Protocol right there. RLC. They don't have Render token on here, though. They're missing Render. Render's more of like a big data token, I think, right? Whereas like CoinMarketCap puts in AI and big data, right? So here we go. There you go. You'll see Render there under Fetch. So yeah, guys, big day for the SHIB ecosystem. We're seeing pullbacks in the overall cryptocurrency market, guys, but big day for Bone getting listed on crypto.com. I'm thinking when it hits 100 million market cap, we sell. Which one, Jay? Which crypto? I think Pawswap is still in the early stages. Let's see. We're looking at Suka. Where's Paw? All right, Paw's on a little bit of a pullback. People taking profits here. To be expected. Let's look at the daily, though. So we got as high as like the 5.5, looks like. Still just a crazy run here. Where do you see the FUD going? 25 basis points, 50 basis points. Oh, the Fed's going. Where will they start changing course and reducing interest rates? It's a good question. Jan, I don't know for sure. I truly don't. I don't know for sure what's going to happen. But the chances of a 50 basis point move has increased. I did see that. I wish they would have just started raising interest rates in 2021. That's what's upsetting to me because, in my opinion, we had this year in 2021 that was kind of like a falsehood, right? It was like nothing's wrong, all is well, and like markets ripped and everything was A-okay. And then it's like, no, it wasn't. If we'd have just started, small rate hikes in 2021, we wouldn't be here. But it is what it is. I think once they get it down close to 2%, they're going to turn the money printers back on like they always do. And I think that will hurt, that will really help the markets at large. What the Feds are going to do, I don't know. I mean, is it better to just peel the Band-Aid off and do another 50 basis point move? We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. What do you guys think? I mean, based on some of the new data that came out recently, I'd like to take profits from Paul and buy the dip on Bone, but I'm expecting Bone to go up with a top 10 listing today. Well, Jay, here's the thing. It does have the listing, which is big, but the overall market is pulling back. So, you're gonna get the macro kind of trend here, no matter what, on something like this, right? So the overall crypto market's pulling back. You might see a little delayed gain here for Bone. I do think Bone's going to run again. It's going to get well over $2 again, leading up to Shibarium. I certainly believe that wholeheartedly, right? So I hear you, man, and it's awesome that you're having a plan. You're kind of talking this out. You're going to take profits from Paw and then put it into Bone, which, if you're looking at that, not financial advice, right? But in my perspective there, you're basically mitigating risk, right? Because Paul has a little bit more risk. It's a little bit newer, right? You're giving up some of the potential rewards because it's newer. The potential still has to move up, but you're putting it in a less risky asset that still has a great upside with Bone, right? So that's an interesting way to go about it. There's Paul and Bone right there. Any update on Shibarium release date? The devs are killing the interest. No, I mean, listen, Pratam, I think, everybody wants things right now. Everybody wants things at their fingertips, and it'll be ready when it's ready. They're going to roll it out in phases. I think now we're waiting on, kind of updates to the wiki pages and documentations and things like that. Here's what I can say. The intake forms have been super, super successful to start. I've got another video coming out. I recorded like 6 or 7 videos. They'll all be released later today. So always appreciate you guys checking those out. And if you guys aren't yet subscribed to the channel, definitely subscribe. We're doing our best to navigate these crypto waters together, make some money, better our lives, better our families' lives. That's what it's all about, right? So definitely. A special shout out to WAGME too. WAGME's been on a really nice run, guys. It's sitting up here. Look at that. You can see some of the, oops, let me get rid of that. There you go. You can see some of the gains WAGME's had recently. So shout out to WAGME. I think they're building a fantastic game. Had the chance to meet, Scott Herman and Ian, the lead developer there, and just great people, and really want to see them succeed. So shout out to them. They've seen some really nice gains here recently. Tradex recently had some really nice gains. This is that DeFi app that you can basically track all your favorite DeFi projects. It's had a really nice run. I mean, this has been a nice one to watch, and I was happy to be working with them last month. But really like what they're building here too at Tradex, and a nice little run up here. Just a nice little stepping chart that they've got working here. So shout out to them. They're doing some great things. Volt, of course, they're building out their Battle Royale game now. That looks pretty sweet, doesn't it? Volt has had a couple big run-ups. A little bit of a dip here. People taking profits right now, but still, tons of volume coming in. One of the top communities out there. So shout out to the Volt Army. Let's see what else we got cooking here. Apollo's had some really recent big events just announced and big developments announced in terms of their gaming ecosystem. So let me take you over here. Kind of just giving you guys all the breakdowns here of all the things I'm watching and looking at. Where the heck is that tweet? Here it is. So quick recap. This is coming right from Matt Johnson, the lead guy at Apollo. Business strategy in full swing for GameFi ecosystem. So they're building out a gaming ecosystem. This is Matt Johnson's forte, by the way. Started conversations with potential partner, early discussions for utilizing their gaming system through their platform to offer engagement to their creators and fans. Key of the platform is less about focusing on one particular game, but a socialized ecosystem. They're also building out a Pawswap. So they're also starting their first official snapshot vote tomorrow on the direction set forth of their DAO. So very interesting stuff happening there and those developments. By the way, guys, if you're just popping in here wanting to learn about SHIB, and we're getting to it, but I like to cover the gamut here and go over a bunch of things. That's the one thing, I've always stressed this, and I think it's so important. You got to keep your eyes open, man. There's so many opportunities to make money in crypto, but you gotta stay open to it, and you got to be ready. I mean, because there's new things launching all the time in crypto. I want to keep this one on my radar here. CoinSwap. This one has been going crazy. So this is being built on Base. Coinbase's big announcement. This DeFi project, they're building a DEX on Base. We've been tracking Paw. NFAI, I missed this one, but it's had a really nice run. It's on a little bit of a pullback here, but this has been a really nice run up. I missed the boat on this. I'm waiting for maybe a dip to get in here, but I know a lot of people made some money on this one. Congrats. Suka, I mentioned this one to you guys a minute ago. I'm working with these guys. So full disclosure there, but I really love what they're doing. We had a recent AMA. We're planning another AMA with these guys. It's being built kind of the same way SHIB was, reverse engineered, build out the community first, which the holders now well over 11,000, and they're going to find the utility down the line through the holder base. I love that. Market cap is massive already. They've been over $100 million market cap. There's a lot of interesting parallels with the founder, Ryoshi. And make sure you guys check out the video on Suka, the full video on Suka on YouTube that basically, formulates these connections. So if you just type in Suka, it's really interesting. It's one of the first ones that pops up. This video right here with 27,000 views, a deep dive into Ryoshi's vision. There are some interesting parallels on the blockchain that shows that Suka could be connected to Ryoshi. Of course, Ryoshi built Shiba Inu, left Shiba Inu. People say that he's now building Suka. Very interesting. I know my buddy Luckside says that about Okonami too. Maybe he's building that one as well. But, I mentioned this one in this video here, Suka token, next top 100 crypto, Shiba Inu founder, ? So check it out. They're interesting. And by the way, shout out to Floki. They just entered the top 100. Shout out to Floki. So let's see here. SHIB, of course, we're always tracking SHIB. Down a little bit, 11.84. I'm liking this dip, though. Hey, if we come down in here, these 11.3, this is a good spot to accumulate, I think. I think we'll bounce off here. So we're kind of heading down in that direction. We'll see if we kind of tiptoe down here and then bounce back up. CCX, Clear Cryptos, down a little bit, sitting at 6 cents right now, but obviously love this one, guys, as an enterprise play. They have a massive partnership deal with USFCR. They're actually meeting with USFCR representatives right now out in, I believe, Tampa. And so they are basically meeting face-to-face with a ton of these companies that are looking for blockchain solutions. So when you talk about like the transition from Web 2 to Web 3, a lot of these companies focused on enterprise solutions. Clear Cryptos is one of them. Casper is another one. Polygon is doing this. A lot of these enterprise, VeChain is doing this. But Clear Cryptos, much smaller market cap. They've got an unbelievable board of advisors. Absolutely love where this project is heading. And I'll give my prediction. I'm not afraid to give a prediction here. I think Clear Cryptos will be at 30 cents by the end of the year. Right around 30 cents by the end of the year. At some point this year, I think we'll see 25 to 30 cents on Clear Cryptos. Right now, sitting at 6 cents. That's my bold prediction. Not financial advice, but there you go. Let's see. WAGME, we mentioned this one. That one's crushing it. Yeah, we kind of went over some. These are some of the ones I'm tracking all the time right here. So let's see what else is going on in the world of crypto today. We go over to our cryptonews.net handy dandy aggregator. Let's see. Satoshi Kusama's recently deleted messages leave SHIB army puzzled. Shibarium hint. Uh-oh. I did see that yesterday. What's this all about? What do we got here? Kusama removes his message. So what Satoshi wrote on his Twitter bio status includes confirming to the maker. However, later on, the developer deleted the message. Shibarium is being built by Satoshi and Unification Fund. Yeah, it's more unification. At the end of December, Kusama announced that he had a meeting with developers from the fund to discuss the upcoming release. It's likely that in an aforementioned bio status, Kusama hinted that he had gotten in touch with Unification Fund again, perhaps to finalize things once again. It's now deleted, but what do y'all think this means? Okay. So there was something deleted out of the bio. The intake form, though, has been a huge success, guys. I want to talk about that a little bit and what that means for the ecosystem. Like, I think people are undermining what this means in terms of bringing in outside businesses and how this all comes back to growing Shiba Inu. This is huge. This is huge. Allowing other projects, companies, businesses to build on top of the Shiba Inu ecosystem only helps build the Shiba Inu ecosystem. Everything comes back and funnels back into SHIB. It grows the brand. It grows the utility. It's huge, right? So this is a tweet. Many people are confused with the intake form for Shibarium. Important to know that this is not necessarily to fill it to build on Shibarium. This is not necessarily to fill it to build on Shibarium. And no authorization is required by the members of the official SHIB team. We call it decentralization. 100%. SHIB Army Canada is 100% correct here. You don't have to go and make it official to the team. You can, but something that's being built that's not an official, team driven project or being built by the team is Pawswap, right? And that's something outside of the SHIB ecosystem. Now, again, I want to make this very clear with Pawswap because there's been a lot of things said about this. This is not replacing Shiba Swap. Shiba Swap is the place, right? It is the Shiba Swap 2.0 and Shibarium, but you could still build DEXs that could be utilizing the Shibarium network, and that's what Pawswap is. And it'll be interesting to watch the burns too, and kind of what happens there. Like, what's the percentage per transaction going to be when Shibarium launches? That's something else that's going to be really big to track, right? Libre, good morning. SHIB will prosper. We have to get through this bear market. Yes. Do you think Coinbase ever adds Bone? I do. I think so. I think it will. I think so. Oh, you're talking about Pawswap. Yeah. Gotcha. Can you tell me the purpose and future use of Leash? Yeah, David, 100%, man. What's going on? So Leash is, think about it this way. It's the store of value in the ecosystem. It's very limited supply. It was also used to mint a Shiboshi, and I think it'll be used in this way in the future of NFT projects, and I think maybe even other ventures like this. But the value it has is scarcity. So it's the Bitcoin of the Shiba Inu ecosystem. By holding it, you're holding one of 107,000. That's it, right? So if we go over to Leash, wow, it's come way down, 553. This is a great entry point, guys. Yes. Hopefully this thing comes down even further. I'm going to be tracking this. If Leash continues to fall like this, this could be interesting. Interesting time to pick something up here. But here you go. What makes it unique? Here we go. Leash was originally intended to be the rebase token, but then the team decided to change tack and limit the total supply to 107,000. The extremely low supply makes it an outlier among dog coins and also helps it explain its high price. With Leash trading, okay, blah, 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 blah. So the team promises lucrative rewards to Leash holders. They have not specified what those are. Maybe that gets parsed out with Shibarium. This will potentially be up to the community to decide, as Bone is the governance token. But here's what we do know. Leash has a very limited supply, and due to supply and demand, as this entire ecosystem grows, the fact that there's only 107,000 of these things out here makes it very, very scarce. So that's the way to look at this. It is probably the most scarce, most store of value in the SHIB ecosystem right now. Carmen, what's up? What's up? How we doing? How we doing? Carmen's from Clear Cryptos. She was just out there talking to all the partners at USFCR. Shout out to CCX. Love what they're building over there. Clear Cryptos. Check them out, guys. I'm telling you, do your own research, do your own due diligence. This is a legitimate force in the enterprise sector. I'm telling you guys. You heard it here first. Heard it here first. And you're less than 1,000 holders right now on the DeFi side, which is crazy, right? They're listed on a few exchanges already, but no major exchange yet. Super, super early. Clear Cryptos. Carmen is in the house. What's up? What's up? Jason, what's up? What's up? Why would they do that then? What do you mean, Satanic? The devs make Pawswap. That's kind of effed up. No. Okay. So the devs did not make Pawswap. And that is what I said. Here you go. This is the official. I got this straight from Shitoshi, guys. I asked Shitoshi this question. He answered my question. This is exactly what he said as it relates to Paw. And then again, this does not make Pawswap a bad token. It doesn't. I'm not trying to FUD people because I mentioned this and people were all in the comments. Oh, another Vegas wolf boy howling. Nothing's da da da. People are coming at me, bro. Did you miss a bag? Blah blah blah. Be careful. Blah, blah. Listen, I'm giving you information. That's it. Here's what I can confirm. It's not an official SHIB token, meaning it's not created by the SHIB developers. And I can also confirm that Shitoshi's not behind this project. However, Pawswap is being built for Shibarium by someone else. That's it. That's the facts. Boom. Done. And I said a lot of noise surrounding this. Wanted to clarify it. And I'm going to put out a full video today because I think it's important for everybody to understand and know what's going on here, right? And congrats to anyone making money on it. I mean, this thing's been crushing it, been absolutely going parabolic, right? Look at this. It's almost back up into the fives. Look at this, up 88% in the last 24 hours. Crazy, crazy gains here that we've seen here from Pawswap. So love seeing it just from a standpoint of people making money. I get happy when people make money. So I'm happy for everyone making money on Pawswap. And I hope this Pawswap that's being built out for Shiba Inu, the DEX, I hope it's awesome, right? Go to their website. You can learn a little bit more about what they're building. And again, this will not replace what's the official, Shiba swap, right? This is not going to replace that at all, but it's going to be a separate DEX built out. And there will be many of these projects. That's the thing. There's going to be a ton of these projects that people are going to build. Tons. This is the first of many. I'm telling you, mark my words, Pawswap is the first of many projects that we're going to have to go over and, understand that, hey, is this an official SHIB token? Is this not an official SHIB token? And that's okay because, again, it all funnels back to Shiba Inu. It all comes back to SHIB, and it gives more eyeballs on the ecosystem as a whole. And that's what true decentralization is all about at the end of the day, being able to build on top of layers like Pawswap's doing. So, Satanic, there you go. Hopefully that helps. Bone, $100 after Shibarium, too far-fetched. Chad, I don't think right after Shibarium, but somewhere down the line as it becomes more scarce, yeah, I could definitely see that. Don't sleep on Leash either. Don't sleep on Leash. Michael, he says it's been frustrating. It's very frustrating to see you're so pumped on SHIB still when it does nothing but drop and has been for a year. It'll continue to fail regardless of what Satoshi does or says. Okay, so Michael, understand this. We've been in a bear market, my friend. Everything is down. Okay, this is not a Shiba Inu problem. Go look at Apple. Go look at Bitcoin. Everything is down, sir. So when you say I'm so pumped and because I'm patient, I understand this is a bigger long-term game. You can't be short-sighted, Michael. And I'm saying this because I care about you. Okay, so this is passion coming from you. I'm not attacking you. I'm telling you because I want you to understand this. You're looking at it in a short window. You got to zoom out, my friend. You got to look at this holistically. You could have said the same thing in 2020 before anybody knew SHIB, right? Everybody said SHIB would be a dead project. It would go away. It's still a top 15 crypto. It's maintained its status throughout a bear market. You got to zoom out and understand this too, man. Understand this. It's already went up thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of percentage points. So as it becomes bigger, it's harder to move the needle. So Michael, if you're looking for SHIB to go up tomorrow 1,000% in the middle of a bear market, it's not going to happen, my friend. You got to be realistic with yourself. Now, can it still 10, 20, 30x when we get back into a full-on cycle? Can it still go up 40, 50% in a day because SHIB is a top dog? It's a top community token? Yes. But you got to tamper your expectations. So, Michael, it feels like to me, you're looking at this as, why isn't my Shiba Inu making me a millionaire overnight? It's not how it works. It's not how it works. You got to be patient. So hopefully that helps. Love you talking about Pawswap. More attention, more holders, more volume, more money for me. Thanks, Zach. Jay, so listen, I love that. And I hope that happens for everybody. But I'm bringing it to the forefront because I think it's important just to inform everybody on what it is, what it's not. And the fact of the matter is it's taken the crypto space by storm a little bit. And I think we have to address it, right? So that's what's going on with Pawswap, guys. And I think, we got to talk about it. By the way, guys, if you're just checking in, crypto.com listed Bone Shiba Swap today. How about that? Big time news dropping today. So that's what we got cooking. What do you think Gala's price is going to be at 2025? Oh man, Jason, I love Gala. I love the future of Gala. Can we get to $1? I think we can, especially now with the burns that are going to be implemented and are already being implemented right now. I love what Jason and company are doing. I had Jason, the president of Gala Games, on the channel, and can't wait to have him back on and talk more about some of the things they're building with the mobile side of things. But I like that dollar price target, Jason. I really do. I think, by then We should be in a nice bull cycle too. What token in the SHIB ecosystem do you think will deliver the best outcome? I'm struggling with deciding to trade my SHIB for Bone. I think, David, personally, I think having a piece of all of them is the way to go. Okay, so I'll tell you this. I have more SHIB than Bone. I have more Bone than Leash. So how I have it, and again, I don't have all the answers. I'm just a talking head on YouTube, an investor like you guys. Trust me, I don't have it all figured out. But I have SHIB, Bone, Leash in that order in terms of my allocations, right? So that's what I have. Does anyone know much about Threshold? No, I see that it's up though, Quentin, a little bit. Morning. What's up, David? How are you doing? It's hard to take all these negative peeps. You're doing awesome, and I always appreciate the info. MS, appreciate it. I just arrived here. You sound troubled. No, I'm not troubled. I'm just getting passionate about because I'm seeing it a lot in comment sections, and I know you can't reach everybody and change everybody's outlook and mindset and make everybody a positive person, but the negativity, and I get it because the bear market hits and people just get negative, and people are struggling out there. They want to make money. They want to change their lives, but doesn't happen with a snap of a finger, guys. You got to work your ass off, and you got to be patient. You got to make good investments. You got to struggle. You got to fail. You got to feel the failures and make that motivate you to fire up and deliver and win. So you can't just have something for nothing. You got to go through it. Everybody has their story, right? But I tell mine all the time. In my 20s, I didn't have anything, guys. I didn't have anything but debt. I was taking the bus and, I was a professor for like 3 or 4 years, making $48,000 a year. But in 2020, I decided to live off $300 a month, and that allowed me to put in $7,000 into crypto and stocks, mostly crypto. And that $7,000 that I had saved up and ate literally rice and beans and chicken and, peanut butter, that 7,000 turned into 70,000 with some good investments. And I struggled a lot before then. Had 3 failed businesses, but that's what it's all about. And that's what crypto is. It gives you that safe haven, but it's not the same for everybody. It doesn't just snap of a finger. You got to go through the struggles. You got to go through the bear markets. You got to learn. That's how we get better. That's how you grow. You don't grow when everything's going up and everybody's making money. You grow when adversity hits. What are you going to do? Put up or shut up, right? You're going to walk or sit. You're going to fight or bow down, right? That's what it's all about. And saving that 7,000. And now, granted, I don't have any kids. I didn't have a family, so I was able to do that, right? And I understand all that, and I'm very grateful for that. But I also understand that everybody's situation is different. But I was able to save that $7,000 and basically live off nothing, have enough just to pay my rent and bills and barely enough to eat. And that 7,000 turned into 70,000. That's how I got my start. And all around that same time, I started my YouTube channel because I was learning more about crypto. And I said, I'm going to start talking about it. All of a sudden, I had a business going. I had my investments going. I was taking some profits along the way. And then 8 months in, I quit my job and I'm doing this full time. And it's like, oh my gosh, but it didn't happen overnight. It didn't happen just like that. I was trying to find this for 5-6 years. I was struggling. I was going through the ringer, man. I didn't want to be doing what I was doing. I didn't want to be, poor anymore in my 20s. So that's what it's all about. That's my story. Everybody has a different story, but that's my story. When I was 25, I was a piece of shit. I didn't have anything but debt. I was 25. I got a DUI. I had no car. I was driving, taking the bus to work. That's what I was doing. I was 25. So a lot can change. I'm 33 now. A lot can change. A lot can change. So keep going. And that's for everybody out there. Anybody out there who's struggling, who getting ready to give up or give in, don't. Keep going. Keep fighting. You got a lot to offer. You got a lot to gain. You got a success story coming your way too. So keep doing it. Keep going. Keep going. So if you don't have love on SHIB, then you're not part of the army. What's up, Ali? They're building on Shibarium. It's not a SHIB token. I'm glad you're clearing the air. Exactly, Jay. Yeah, they're building on top of Shibarium, right? This is the intake forms that we talk about, right? You could choose to, Shaitoshi said it, you can choose to contact the SHIB army and get a hold of them, or you don't have to. You could just start building. Pawswap started building. I'll have a full video out on them later. But you can't buy bone on CDC on crypto.com yet. Yeah, right. Good morning, Zach. Hope you had your wake up juice, aka coffee. By the way, shout out to somebody in my comment section a couple of days ago. They called the bone listing on crypto.com, and I kind of glossed over it, but then it just hit me this morning. I was like, wow, that guy was right. I forget who that guy was. Maybe you're out there listening, but yeah. How about Tonic? I like Tonic Ali. I know my buddy Oscar talks about it all the time. Morning, Zach. What are your thoughts on Ryoshi? Kind of fell off the radar. Yeah, and I think, a lot of people, Jerry, think he's running other projects. And the one that I hear about all the time, and this is why I'm talking about him right now, is Suka. So there's a lot of parallels to that Ryoshi has left SHIB, and now he's building Suka. It's interesting. There's a lot of parallels on the blockchain that kind of point to it. It had enough to gain my interest for sure. I think Leash has the biggest upside potential. Yeah, lowest market cap with very low supply. Drew, that's interesting too. And, they're not listed on any major exchanges yet. Will Voyager's Shiba bag affect Shiba pretty big? They still hold a lot. Voyager still holds a lot. They transferred some. I know that. Will they sell all that at once? I don't think so. It'll be interesting to kind of see what happens with that. But if it does drop the price a little bit, I think buyers will come in droves, Satanic. Great story. Very inspiring to hear about you. Kartik, thank you. Hopefully that helps people, man. I'm positive in a bear market as everything is cheap. Positive in bull market as I'm holding my trousers up. My pockets are full. Nice. Shiba Swap still giving out bone rewards for staking SHIB. Jay, I believe so. But I did hear that they may have paused it momentarily. But somebody else could step in here because, admittedly, I am currently not using Shiba Swap right now to stake. I had in the past, but right now I'm not. I have it all on DeFi. Well, I guess Shiba Swap is DeFi, but I have it all in MetaMask. I know how it's fail right now. I'm eating every day, but I'm still invested. Good. Anything worth having is worth working for. Exactly. You do not go up until you go down first. You got to feel the pain, man. Remember to hit that like button. Clear Cryptos in the house. We are streaming on the Clear Cryptos YouTube channel as well. Check it out. Great content there. I'm producing content over there on that channel as well as this channel in the crypto sphere. So if you want to know what's going on in crypto, learn about Clear Cryptos and check out all their content over there. Great content creators putting out videos every single day. So Clear Cryptos, certainly one to watch, guys. One of my favorite projects that launched late last year and doing a ton of good for crypto. Here's all the content over there. Check it out. So yeah, we're live over there right now. There you can see us. We're live right there. Boom. It's like anything. We have to live and learn like a new trade. 100%. 100%. Let's go. SHIB Unleash. Nice. At what price are you holding majority of your SHIB in your long-term bag? So, Aaron, I've got some at quite a bit at the 505 level, 505, 506. Now, I did take profits early on in the SHIB days too, on some trades and things like that I actually got in a little bit earlier than that. I wish I would have held it a little bit longer. I did the same thing with Dogecoin. I went from like 1 cent to 7 cents, and I'm like, yes, I 7x'd, I'm out. Then it went to 70 cents. But you can't be mad when you make money and take profits. Right? You can't be mad. That was me, Jacob. What's up? From Berlin and follow you. Nice, Paulo. Thank you, man. Thank you for your support. Emotions and attitudes are decisions to make. Stay positive and resilient. The one thing you can control in life are your thoughts. So think positive, be positive, and win. Negative people never win. They never win in life. So there's no reason to be negative. I think Bone can hit $5 by December. That'd be nice. What is the first step to start with as a beginner in crypto? Khalil, I think, SHIB and Doge, a lot of these cryptos have been great starter packs, if you will, for so many people. But I think once you get in, you want to diversify. You want to get a piece of all the different sectors, having some Bitcoin, having some Ethereum, make that kind of your backbone of your portfolio, because that's what I do. Not financial advice. I'm just telling you my opinions, my thoughts here. I make Ethereum and Bitcoin about 65% right now of my portfolio. That allows me, with the other 35%. And you've got to address your risk appetite. But that allows me with the other 35% to get risky because I know I've got a backbone in my portfolio of Bitcoin and Ethereum that allows me to get risky outside of that, right? You should do more live Q&A. Very helpful. David, I would love to, man. Yeah, we can definitely do more of these. Appreciate you coming in, man. That was me. I called out the bone listing. Jacob, I knew, dude, that was awesome, man. You called that. Shout out to you, bro. You were all over it. I just bought 600 million SHIB. Nice. Thanks for the great encouragement. No sun without the rain. Exactly. We paused the bone rewards last September. There we go. That's what I thought. So the bone rewards were paused last September until Shiba Swap 2.0 rolls out, and that will, obviously the new rewards are going to be paid out in Treat token, which we're going to learn more about that as Shibarium rolls along. I turn into Ultra Instinct hearing about you. HDBS, remember, better to wait for Paw to hit the red to buy, blah, 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 not the green. Yeah, I hear you, Kartik. I hear you. It's tough, man, because then you're looking at it and everybody gets that FOMO. I know that feeling, dude. I know. Everybody gets that feeling of, fear of missing out. Right now, pause at the 4.8, 4.9. I do think we're going to look at the pullback here that we got, and we traded sideways a little bit, right? So I think once you start to see this consolidation, that's kind of a good spot. So the volume has been crazy, though. 3.58 million in volume here so far. A little over 5,000 holders now. Where's the market cap? 49 million. Wow. 49 million now. Insane. I should probably take a little profits off the table here. I got in at like the 2.4, 2.5. So I'm right about doubled up. I should probably take my initial out. I probably will do that today. Have you taken a look at CKB? Loaded up a while ago. I think Nervos is a sleeping monster. Nice. Thank God I had crypto to fall back on for the family during hard times. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. Are the CCX rewards live yet? Yes, Nate. So when you become a holder, so they outline their entire rewards program here. And when you hold for a certain amount of days, here's the rewards program. 50%, 60 days holder or longer, 50% rewards allocation. 30 to 59 days holder, 30% rewards allocation. 1 to 29 day holder, 20% rewards allocation. So purchase and hold CCX. You can earn up to 100% more every half a year. The tokens are distributed every 6 months over 4 years. The allocated token amount depends on the period of time you hold CCX. You're going to be able to claim your rewards every 6 months. The first claiming period is April 15th. The second is November 15th. So on April 15th, you'll be able to claim your rewards. So you still have time to hold the token for, let's see, not 60 days, but you could get into this bracket here, 30 to 59 days, right? I've been holding tokens since October, since they launched. So anybody who's in that 60-day holder, 60 days or longer than 60 days, has that 50% rewards allocation, which is pretty nice. Claiming period is 30 days. So there you go. Dollar cost in and diversify. 100%, bro. 100%. Guys, if you're just popping in, big news. Crypto.com. Listing bone. That is the headline today. Big time. And no, bone isn't flying off the charts, but give it time. Give it time. We'll get it. We're going to get a lot of volume off this. I had 700,000 Doge before it blew up. Day trading is short-sighted. Then go out and left the game. Someone reached, though. My phone slapped me, please. Man. Boomer's late. Could you start over, bro? What's up, Boomer? How we doing, bro? We're talking about Bone. We're talking about some great opportunities out there. People making money on Paw right now. Let's go. Paw's making a move here. More than double the gains here. Man, some people are just 10x, 20x. It's insane. So Pawswap's that DEX being built on Shibarium. We've got this one we've been tracking too, Coins, cbswap.io. They are said to be building a DEX for Base. So I got a video coming out on them as well. This could be an early opportunity. Again, not financial advice, never anything guaranteed, but this is a little smaller right now. Market cap of only 1.72 million, only 421 holders. I've been tracking this one with a couple of my friends in the industry. We've been just looking for great opportunities right now, right? I mean, that's what it's all about. When the market's kind of back a little bit, like it's kind of turned here in 2023, you get to see more opportunities, more things are being built. I feel kind of a resurgence happening in 2023. I think people were left with a sour taste in their mouth after FTX. And I think this is the time where you start building great projects. And we've seen Bitcoin, have a nice little boost here to start the year. Altcoins have a nice little boost, and people I think are reinvigorated and rejuvenated a little bit. And you can kind of feel it, right? You can kind of feel it right now. Bone sitting at $1.60. I'll tell you what, this thing keeps dipping. I'm going to be opening up a new position in Bone here. I'd like to get this thing down here. I'd really like to get it back down in here like $1.20. That would be nice. Go to the 1 day here on Bone. Yeah, I'd like to get it back down here to $1.20. That'd be nice. Even $1.30, like somewhere in here, right in there. That'd be a good little spot. I think 130 could certainly happen. Maybe even 120. It's certainly looking bearish right now in the short term, which is fine. I'll take it because we know it's going to rise again. We know Bone's going to have its day. Shiba Swap's not even out yet. Thoughts on Blur? I don't know much about that, Travis. What is it? Any collab with Dell Crypto? I haven't talked to Dell in a while, Jay. We did have some live streams way back in the day, probably about a year ago, over a year ago. Can you give me your thoughts on DeFi protocol? Thanks. Austin Hilton. Is that the real Austin Hilton in the house? Hey, guys. Hope everyone's doing great today. What's up, Austin? Okay, I was able to accumulate some Bone on Shiba Swap before taking it down close to 1,000 Bone. Nice. Speaking of that, 10,000 Bone makes you a validator. Does it go from when you first started holding CCX or from when you first signed up? I'm guessing from when you first started holding CCX. But you have to sign up for the rewards program. That's a really good question. Let me see if we can get that. You know what? Go in their Telegram and ask this question. That's a really good question, Fora. Does the rewards start from when you're holding CCX or from when you first signed up? That's a really good question. Let me see here. Purchase and hold CCX. Tokens are distributed every 6 months. Okay, here, let's see. So start earning today, and I think this prompts you to sign in. Yeah. Okay, and I already have my account set up, but that's a good question. You need to have an account. Okay, how do I start earning? So you need to have an account on the analytics platform. Then you need to own and hold CCX. So I'm guessing it probably starts when you create your account. That's a good point. So make sure you guys create an account. It's free to create an account because that's how you'll connect your wallet and earn your rewards on Clear Crypto's website. So not only do you need to hold, create that account. By the way, if you want to use my link down below to create your account, I've got one down there in the description. If you want to use my link to create your account. So there you go. For a great question. Definitely go back into, you know what? Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put that into the Clear Crypto's Telegram right now. Important question from a community member. Guys, bear with me real quick. I know a lot of you are like, we don't care about this. This is important, though, because if you do care about Clear Cryptos, which you should, this is a good question. So do rewards go from when you first started holding CCX or from when you signed up on the website? Boom. All right, so I asked for you there, for good question. Regarding CCX holdings, what if you were holding for 90 days but added more a few days ago? Does that negatively impact your holding? No. Does that negatively impact your original holdings? No, not at all. No. As long as you've been holding for that period, you're good. Paul, 10x profits will go to, but yeah, make sure you create an account as well. Make sure you create an account as well on the website. Regarding CCX holdings, what if you were holding for 90 days but added more a few days ago? Does that okay? No, got that. Where can you buy Paw? Wait, Crypto Moon said I put 2,500 in SHIB last month on the 14th, down to like always gonna just I mean, if you don't lose if you don't sell. Crypto Moon, you don't lose if you don't sell. So be patient. Where can you buy Paw? Paw is listed on 3 or 4 exchanges. Okay, so I got an answer already from those in CCX. It would start when you purchased your tokens. Okay, so it does start when you purchase your tokens. You still want to create a reward, create an account though, because that is how you'll get your payouts and how you'll connect your wallet. So it would start when you purchase your tokens for CCX. That's good to see. I'm going to ask Angela something else here. Okay, thanks. Here's my question. How will CCX know when they purchased all info from the blockchain? I'm guessing from the blockchain. I guess you'd be able to know. There we go. Coinbase Wallet has Pawswap and Bone. Yeah, so, okay, going back to Pawswap here. So, Pawswap. Go to their website. Actually, I want to go to their Medium. Where's that Medium article? It's on their Twitter. So let's see, Pawswap. This Medium article right here exceeded 4,000. Now they exceeded 5,000. So they've been listed on Gate.io already. XT, LBank, BitGet, and Bitcoin. These are your exchanges so far. But it's also on the DeFi side as well. What's up, Zach and SHIB Army? Crypto Epidemic. What's up? What's up? Crypto Chevy. Good morning. How do you feel about Crow? You still holding? Yeah, man, I'm still holding. It's a slow grow. You know, Crow is going to be a slow grow, but when it goes, I think, you know, we'll see $1 next cycle for sure. Probably $2. I'm confident in that. So I like my Crow position, but I look at Crow kind of like Cardano. It's a slow grow right now. I love that Crow's building out their DeFi side, right? The rebrand to Kronos. Sitting at about 7.5 cents right now, but it's like Cardano. It's very slow in terms of its growth, but it seems very stable to me though. So does Crow. So yes, MS still holding a strong position. I've got over 100,000 Crow, so a little over 100,000. So I'm pumped about where we're going. My average cost is right around like 9 cents. So there you go. At least I made it in time to say good morning to everyone. True, what's up? Have you looked into Fund Unification Coin? I have way back in the day, but by the way, I got another answer on the CCX stuff. So hold on, let me jump in here. Yes, your CCX account will be able to verify using the blockchain to see the length of time you have been holding CCX tokens. So there you go. Boom. Good stuff. Clear Crypto's in the chat answering that. Appreciate that, Angela. That's awesome. It's hard kind of on the fly to kind of do this while you're live. So I appreciate that. That's awesome. It's great. If I get Pawswap now, will I get wrecked since it's a green candle now? Kartik, I don't know. there's that's what makes investing risky, right? Personally, I wouldn't buy at these levels. I bought when we consolidated. See this right here? See these 3 candles trading sideways? This is where I bought. I missed the boat down here. I didn't get it. I missed the first pump. I didn't chase it. And I said, you know what? I'm going to put a little bit in here as we started consolidating. We dialed back into like the 2.5 range, 2.4 range. That's where I bought a little bit. Wishing I bought a little bit more, but you got to assess your risk. So I bought an ETH worth, I think. I bought 1 ETH there at that consolidation point. Raul, first sip. What's up? Bon appetit, everyone. What's up? Ali, could you talk a little bit about Zelda? So Zelda is something we've talked about. I haven't looked at Zelda in a while. I love their initiative, helping out dogs. I mean, who wouldn't want that initiative forward? 29, so hardly any volume right now. Not a lot brewing with Zelda right now, but still, is this the right one? This is on the BNB side. Let's see, one day. They just have not been able to get a lot of investors in. So, I mean, they're back kind of at launch price right now with Zelda. So, a lot of these tokens, it's hard, man. It's hard to survive, right? So they launched in January 2022, which that's a hard time to launch a project too, right? But it looks like they're still around. But Market TA, I have not admittedly been keeping up with the future and what they're building right now. What's good, Big Z? EMAC, what's up? Thoughts on Dogelon on Mars? Interesting, man. Dogelon on Mars is a fascinating one. We've talked about this one before too. Elon, let's see where we're at. It's down like 2%. I don't know if Elon is behind Dogelon on Mars. I have no idea. I don't think so, but who knows, right? There's Dogelon on Mars, the full outlook. It made a crazy run, man, in October, didn't it? With SHIB. And thoughts on Tectonic and VVS? I like them. Both solid plays within the Kronos ecosystem, Boomer. I like them both. Admittedly, I don't own either one. You got to draw the line, right? Like you can't own everything, but right now, I mean, who knows? That could change too. Right now, I don't own any, but how do you feel HBAR will do in the next run? I do own a good amount of HBAR. I like HBAR a lot. I think it'll be one of the big winners out of the ISO 22 plays. Personally, I thought the same was going to wait till it's red for Paul. Yeah, I mean, even consolidation, just kind of wait for some sideways action, Kartik, because eventually you're going to get some. Eventually, it can't go up forever, right? Now I get that you could miss out on some gains in the short term, but when you play it like this, more times than not, you're gonna win the trades, right? You give yourself more chances by buying at the right times. Find that consolidation, find where it's going to show some support, trade a little sideways, and then if you want to get some, that's the time. Slap that like, guys. What's up, Raul? Good morning, Renga. How we doing? Blockchain bets. I don't know about that. Do you own Dogelon on Mars? I do own some Dogelon on Mars. Is Terrarium still solid? Haven't heard much from them. They have been pumping and then dumping hard recently. Yeah, EMAC, anytime there's this amount of drama around stuff, I tend to just stay away. Now, listen, I talked about Terrarium leading up to their launch of their exchange, but there's just so much drama around it. Same thing with Saitama. When I see that, I just, I get out of it. It's not worth it for me because there's so many more opportunities, right? I mean, look what's happening with Paw. Like, why even mess around and try to figure out if, they're doing good or not doing good? I have nothing bad to say about them. I don't understand fully, what's going on in terms of the, buying and selling and how much they're buying and selling and taking out of the marketing budget. I don't even know what's all going on. But when I hear all that, I just exit. I wish the best for anybody in there. I want to see everybody win in crypto. I always say that, right? But that's kind of where I stand on it. Cool. I got it on CCX back in November. Would you ever make your own coin, maybe Zcoin? No, absolutely not. I am never making my own crypto. Nate, listen, it's one of those things where it's a conflict of interest, right? For me as a content creator, I'm an educator. I need to be as unbiased as I can. And when I am working with a crypto project, I say that, right? I come out and say, hey, this includes paid promotion. I am being paid to make this video. And when I'm not, I'm just educating people on whatever it is, SHIB, Cardano, or CCX, or whatever, right? So for CCX, I'm not, it's not paid content. I just talk about them. I'm an investor. I love what they're doing. I want to be a part of it. So that's where I'm at. But yeah, I'm with you on the CCX side. Excuse me. I've been invested with you there since late last year too. But no coin for me. You missed my comment about Bone. Sorry, Sean. What'd you say, man? Let me see if I can find it. Sean, what the heck did you say? How far was it up there? I don't know where it was, man. Is everything, including all projects and metaverse transactions, burn SHIB? Absolutely every transaction. Satanic. So every transaction on the Shibarium network is how I heard it. Will burn SHIB. So how much? That's what we're still waiting to see. Is it safe to connect my MetaMask to DEX tools? Thanks in advance. Martin Mobile, I've never done that. But you certainly can here. Connect your wallet with Dextools, access new features, and get new advantages over your tools. Dextools is a solid company. So, I mean, I have never done this personally, though. I don't like to connect it to any really external things personally, but the only thing I connect to is Uniswap, you know. Pause now up 98%. Sheesh. This thing has been running hot. So is coins. This thing's running hot too. We all got a little bit of degen in us, man. These degen plays, sometimes this is why we love crypto, right? What I love about these small cap plays is you make a nice pretty penny on these, then you could put it into a less risky asset, you know, like a SHIB, like a Bone, like an Ethereum. I still hold Shirio and Piccolo. I wonder what happened to them. Mr. Dino, Piccolo, I still have communication with Sophia, the owner there. You know, they're struggling, but I think they're still working hard. Shiryu, I don't talk to Jordan anymore. He's kind of, you know, exited stage left. I don't own Shiryu anymore, Mikey. I don't own Piccolo anymore. In fact, I took losses on both of those. Those are cryptos that I didn't win on. And that happens all the time. Most of the time, you're going to lose. But it's the big wins that get you to financial freedom, right? Now, if you got into Shiryu at the right time, you made a lot of money. I got in at the wrong time, right? I think Zelda changed to the ETH blockchain. Okay, that's what I thought, Market. Yeah, that makes sense. They went all ETH. That's right. So if we go to Zelda on ETH, that's what it kind of looked like there. Zelda on ETH. Where are they? Zelda Protocol? Is this them? No. Let me see. Let me see if they can find them here. Zelda 2.0. There it is. 2.0 on ETH. So they did go fully on ETH. Here we go. Wait, do they run there? Do they put their contract in there? No. Okay. Yeah, Matthew Perry talks about Zelda quite a bit. Looking for their contract. Certic is in progress. Solidity audit complete. Biggest launch of 2023 coming soon. Okay, so they're moving to the Ethereum network. Okay. This will be interesting. So when is their launch? This could be a new launch opportunity, guys. Seriously. Because their initial launch, I think they 250x'd. Now, I'm not saying that's going to happen again, but could be a good opportunity here. There's never guarantees, but you know, new launches can certainly ink you some gains. Does anybody have the contract? Where the heck's the contract? They should plaster. Well, I guess they don't have a contract yet. Okay. Certic and Solidity audits in place. That's interesting. The new Zelda is almost here. I can't wait to see everyone's gains on day 1 and day 365. So there's Matthew Perry tweeting about it. Interesting. So we'll have to track this. I'd like to get in on this on the new launch, on the move here. I'm following them, so tonight don't miss it. They're getting closer. AMA tonight. That was on the 27th. That's their latest tweet. Okay, so I'll keep my eye on that. That's interesting. Market TA, thank you for putting me on that, because always looking for opportunities, man. Always, right? Always got to keep our eyes peeled for new opportunities. If you're not doing it, it won't thanks. Okay. You can connect your regular swap. It's still better. Unipancake. Clear Cryptos has their own swap as well. Yeah. Thoughts on VeChain? I love VeChain. Zelda is moving from Zelda Inu is moving all the way to ETH. So it could be an interesting opportunity, Uproar. They 250x on their initial launch. Launch soon. Okay, here we go. Long-awaited Zelda upgrade is here. Previously launched of a 300x. Yeah, it was like 250x. And we are back to run it up again. A one-of-kind, fully transparent token with one core value, helping dogs in need by funding the rescues who save them. Yeah, and they do this. I met the people who run this project. I mean, that's their whole project. They help dogs in need. They've wrote a ton of checks. Here you go. This is them donating to the shelters. Pretty sweet. So they're calling it Zelda 2.0. Here's their tokenomics. Interesting. Okay. This will be interesting to see what happens here. I'll track it. I mean, it's a new launch. Maybe put a little bit in there and see what happens. Price prediction on VeChain next bull run. Man, that's a good question there. That's a good question. Next, that's tough. Well, VeChain was at 27 cents at its all-time high, right? I'm gonna call roughly 50 cents, 40, 50 cents. What is that, about a 20x from here? I think that's feasible. And VeChain's been doing some major things in the space, guys. VeChain's been partnering with some big companies. They're legit. I love what VeChain's doing. So, hey, guys, make sure you guys follow me on Twitter. It's at Z_Humphries. We're always tweeting about cryptos. Appreciate you guys as always. Enjoyed it this morning. And hopefully we learned something together. We're on the right path, and we're getting ready to make some money here in 2023 because that's what it's all about. And, yeah, appreciate you guys as always. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Down below, I got a bunch of videos coming out for you, talking about some new opportunities, talking about where Bitcoin could go, a lot about Shiba Inu. We've got a ton of stuff coming out throughout the day. So appreciate you guys as always for your support. Thank you. We'll see you in the next video. Take care.